alone. They ain't ready for this one.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the TB4Y podcast, or
Too
Blunt for You podcast.
Oh shit, Mike! You actually just dropped the name.
That's the first time.
Yeah, no,
I think that's the first time.
Yeah, I swear to God, that's the first time. That's why I was like, oh shit,
yeah, man, a little.
Hey, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, dude, a little bit of lore.
Oh god, that's wild.
For the pod.
Oh god. But hey, bro, I was even gonna ask you this, and I'm pretty sure you've seen this because it's everywhere online right now. I personally just think this is the most terrifying thing on planet Earth, and this kid had my nightmare recently. I think it was like last week or the week before. By the time of this episode, it's probably gonna be 3 weeks. Well, yeah, probably 3 weeks because I think he was missing 2 weeks ago. The kid that jumped off the fucking cruise.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, no, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been on a cool amount of cruises, and dude, I will go to the top of the boat, whatever, and I'll just look over the edge
and see how
far down it is. The fact that this kid jumped, one, that's insane.
The fact they survived that jump.
I'm telling you, that alone is impressive as fuck, dude. And he wasn't like concussed or something.
Yeah, because he was swimming.
He was swimming normal. He was swimming cool. He was treading water, nigga. I said,
over
what the fuck?
Over a dare,
though. That's actually insane. Like, and you got to think about the context, bro. I said you just ruined everything because one, he was on a senior trip.
He just graduated.
He just graduated high school, and on top of that, this dude apparently was like stupid good at baseball. Like almost like I think he was about to go D1.
Damn.
I might be wrong, but I heard he was hella good at baseball too.
That's
so it's
crazy.
like, bro, I'm not even trying to get vulgar or nothing, but dude, they were on this senior trip. I know him and his homies were turning the fuck up. They was probably hanging out with a bunch of girls, stuff like that, couple drinks, shit like that. Just enjoying the fact that y'all just fucking graduated, and then your homies, y'all probably hella fucked up, and you gotta think about it. He was probably drunk too. Mm-hmm. So he got so drunk, he was like, you know, with the girls and everybody was sitting there hyping him up, like, fucking Jerry, bro, you won't do it. You won't do it, bro. And he was just like, really? I won't do it? But I'm saying, like, even though it is sad as fuck that he did this shit, about the dare, dude, that you actually
why would you even take that dare and think that you, I don't know, I would never, like, that is so crazy to jump into. But then again, maybe he didn't know it was shark infested waters. But me, I'm gonna assume any body of water
is shark infested.
It's shark infested.
I'm always assuming it's shark infested, bro. I literally could be at a fucking lake. I'm gonna be at a lake, bro. I know that there's no sharks in lakes.
There's a river shark in there.
There's a river shark. That's already in my mind, bro. I'm like, hell nah, dude. But like, bro, it is so deep. I said, dude, you literally. That's no pun intended. But, dude, it's so crazy that you felt in Shark Central, brother. He didn't even know that. Literally. Bahamas, dude, they said there's one part in the Bahamas that's like fucking the shark capital of the world.
That's crazy.
And just in the waters in general in Bahamas, there are 40 different species.
Fuck.
Cuddy was done. Because even if you watch the video, bro, when he gets in the water, somebody threw him
They threw the life preserver thing at him. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, bro. And he starts swimming away from it because
they said there was something
in the water, dude. Oh,
yeah. And I seen a video of I don't know if it was in that same area, but someone was like, yeah, this is pretty much probably what happened to that kid. Like, but it's in daytime though, so you can see like they have like a piece of meat and they throw it into the water, and you just see like 3 or 4 sharks just pull up and just start trying to eat that shit.
See, and on top of that, I know he got fucked up because like him just hitting the water, disturbing the water around, bro. They all heard that.
They're like, what the fuck?
Like, what is that? So they instantly was like, bro, let's go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you see in the video, he starts swimming away from the boat.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, he's for surely seen something in the water. And you got to think about it. He 100% is like, bro, he got tired. And I'm pretty sure dude he got torn up, bro.
For sure. And in his family,
they went out there.
They went out there, to try to see if they could find anything, but they couldn't find nothing.
That's so fucking sad, dude. I said, bro, you just graduated high school.
Crazy.
And then, like, you got to think about the fear, Mike. No, really think about this. The minute he hit the water, bro, boom, pitch black.
Instantly.
Pitch
Dark
black.
As fuck down
like
there.
I'm telling you, like you hit the water and you're under the water, bro. And even if you open your eyes, it's nighttime, nigga. Nighttime. It is literally fucking pitch black. You're not gonna be able to see anything. And then everything under the water can see you though.
Literally.
Yeah, dude, that's the
worst. And also, it's like when he jumped down there, like I'm assuming that like it was probably hard for him to hear the people like, you know what I mean, yelling at him and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's probably got so much shit in his head going on, bro. And if you see like shadowy figures swimming around you, bro, it's like, oh, fuck, man. Like,
are you kidding
that's
me?
Probably the most terrifying thing ever, bro.
Are you kidding me? Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I said that's my worst nightmare, and this kid lived it, bro. Like, the fact that, because I would always be on
Imagine that you at 18 years old, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
In shark-infested waters, dude. That fucking sucks, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really imagining where was his headspace at the minute he, like...
As soon as he jumped.
I'm talking about, there you go. The minute he was, like, he started to fall. What was going through his head on the fall, the way down? Was he like, oh, my God, I really regret that I did this?
Yeah, I think that would have been my thought.
Yeah. Like, I'm
jumping off mad. Like, oh, fuck, I really just jumped off right now.
He had no game plan to get back on. That's what's so crazy, bro. I was like, nigga, even if I was a fucking like Michael Phelps level swimmer, I'm still not jumping in that shit.
Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, one, you don't even know the temperatures. I'll
jump off with a floaty.
Exactly. Yeah, I would do some shit like that.
Even then, though, it's like,
that's still crazy because I'm like, bro, whatever. Like, nigga, the ocean is insane. We know more about space than the ocean. Why the fuck am I gonna jump in this thing? No, really think about that. We know more about up there than our own oceans, nigga. Why the hell am I going to take a dare to jump in that?
I'm not gonna lie, his friends are fucked up too.
Oh God, 100%.
Why would you dare your friend
to the point where he actually does it? Because you gotta think about it. I know he wasn't just like he ran and then jumped off. I know he probably got up there.
There was talk about it.
Yes.
There was talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Before he got to, because there's no way he did. He did not run and jump off that shit. He stood on the edge. He had to
climb up and stand. Because
jump off that
shit.
Usually
the motherfucker, the railings are pretty fucking high for that reason. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like no way they were just like, bro, fucking do it, and then they all forgot about it.
This was a track star.
Yeah, and then randomly he ran full speed and
jumped off that shit.
I don't think that's how it went down. I know they
were
hyping him up and shit.
Yeah, they were hyping him up and shit.
Like, oh my God, bro, he's gonna actually fucking do it.
That's crazy.
I can't wait to hear the interviews of the people that were on that trip. I'm gonna be honest, because I want to know what happened. How did it get to there? You know what I mean? And I know his friends probably feel guilty as fuck.
Fuck yeah. And now that everyone's talking about it, it's
exactly.
Like,
it's all over the media.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's your homeboy. Y'all dared him to do this shit. Y'all dared him to jump off the boat, do all this crazy shit. And it's like, even this other video I've seen of this guy, and this is what I'm saying, bro, of like, stop playing around with shit like this.
Bro.
This dude, he was like, I think he was trying to get a picture or something. Bro's wearing like just jeans. It's stupid cold waters. The water is like raging like crazy, but it's like a cool distance away though. So he's thinking he's good. He stands on top of this rock that's like around the water.
I've seen this video.
You've probably seen the video.
Slips off,
and he slips off because like, no, at first you see the water come in and it hits him, but he doesn't fall yet.
Yeah.
And then another fat wave comes and hits him in his back. And when it hits him in his back, it sweeps him and it takes him in and then it pulls him back out like hella far out. So you gotta think about that, bro. Yank them hella far back out, and then it's gonna push them back, and then take them even farther back out.
God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just kept doing that, and you're watching this video. It's so sad because all of his homies were trying to take a picture of dude, and he's like has his shirt off and shit like that. So one, not even just the waves and shit like that killed him. It was the temperatures, bro. That water was
cold
stupid,
as fuck,
fucking cold, and he had no shirt on or anything. He was just wearing jeans, and bro, he just gets swept out, and then all you hear is his friends like trying to get higher up or on the mountain or whatever the fuck they're at, and they're just saying like, bro, like somebody fucking get in there and get him, and they're all just screaming like, bro, we can't fucking go in there,
man.
And then it's like you just hear all of them freaking out, and they're all just calling their boy. They're just like, John.
There's nothing they could do, bro. Like,
and that's all they're doing is just.
There's nothing you could do, honestly, unless you have a fucking boat or some shit to go get his ass.
That's so wild. You know what I mean? Like, really imagine that. And then
it's so
the
crazy
car ride home. It was 4 of y'all.
Bro.
Now it's 3 of y'all having to ride home.
That's scary, bro. That's sad as fuck. I'm gonna lie,
to
bro.
really think about that. The ride back home. We all came up, probably slapping music, turning up, whatever, and you couldn't wait to get that picture.
Oh God.
And then that picture costed you your life.
That's so crazy. It's so crazy how like shit like I seen this video where there were these like trophy hunters or some shit. And
wait, what is that? What is a trophy hunter?
Like they're so they'll hunt like exotic animals to keep like their body parts. You know what I'm saying? It's like they'll get like a lion's head and like have it like in their house. And shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Those guys. And there's like 4 of them, bro. And they see a lion, bro. And they shoot at it. Well, one guy shoots it, bro. And he fucking misses his shot, bro. And the lion turns around and starts to fucking chase them, dude. God. And then the video's
fucked up.
The video's crazy as fuck, bro. Like they're like, you just hear how the shots going off. Like there's 4 of them. They're like shooting and shit.
Wait, was it like a trank dart?
No, it was like real guns.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then they're shooting hella and shit, and then the lion ends up jumping on bruh, and like it gets him. They end up killing the lion though, and then they end up getting like
but it fucked him
up. The video, they all like run up on him, and he's like fucking like leaking, like he's hella bloody and shit, bruh.
Cuddy, that's what I'm
crazy,
saying, bro.
Bruh.
It's like some niggas, and especially the fact that we don't need to be hunting these things anymore.
Why
are you going out there trying to just look for sport?
I seen this other thing where this guy, he was a trophy hunter, and bro, apparently, I don't know if this is true, but he damn near got killed by the lion's brother that he killed. So he killed a lion,
and it spun the block,
and then his brother came back and killed him.
Ain't no way the motherfucker spun
later,
back.
like way later though. You know what I mean? Like I guess he was like in his area because he was in this area in Africa, and then the people who live nearby, they just said they just heard hella screaming and shit. And then when they went to go investigate, they said all they found, which is kind of ironic how the lions left him, all they found was just his head.
Really?
And a rifle.
Are you serious?
Like, kind of like how they would do lions. Isn't that crazy, bro?
Bro,
and then they found them in an area where like poaching is like hella like popular, where they'll go and like poison these lions and then get them when they're hella like fucking weak and shit. And I guess these lions caught him slipping though, or I don't know what happened, but they ended up killing him.
Just took his whole body and
just left his head there. Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's almost surgical. That's so crazy, weird for a lion to do. But then again, I don't know if you remember that, but me and you watch a lot of that type of shit. You have to remember this. It was like a documentary on this pride. I mean, no, not a pride. It was like a family of like these brother lions, and they were fucking up everything, bro. I don't know if you remember that. And they were like, they would fuck up other not tribes, like prides of lions and shit like that. And they were just like notorious as hell. They had no pride. It was just, that's hella funny. Like they had no pride, but like they didn't, like literally on both ways.
They were in their own area.
It was their own thing. Like it was just these brothers were just going around themselves,
hard as fuck,
fucking up other lions and stuff like that. That's just kind of what that reminded me of, because it's like that's so unnatural for them to do. That's not like their normal behavior.
Usually, you know, in a pack and shit.
Yeah, they'll be like with other group of like lioness and shit like that. You know what I mean? But they're just like, nigga, we just gonna do our own thing.
God.
You know, which is crazy.
Like they're like the Ninja Turtles of the lion universe, the lion world.
And I think one of them even had like a fucking scar on his eye and shit.
That's hard as fuck.
They be getting down.
I think any animals that have like scars in their faces and shit like that are automatically hard as fuck.
Body, yeah.
Like bears and shit.
I was just gonna say, I seen this video of a bear, and the guy was like, bro, you're literally like a bear that they would make lore about, like a fucking tribe of like, or like a, you know, like a group of like whatever the hell, like, you know, these Irish people are telling like a story around a campfire or some shit, and they're talking about this mythical bear, and it has like a scar on its eye. Bro, it literally looks like that. This thing has like, its eye is like hella milky, it's like white as fuck, and it has a fat scar coming down like this, and it goes like a little bit down its mouth. That's like hard that. As fuck. I was like, yo, that
what
looks
the
like
fuck
a movie
gave
shit.
Him that scar?
Probably another bear.
That's always makes me like, damn, how was that fight?
It was probably another bear, because I seen this video too of two bears fucking each other up, bro. They get down, bro.
Seeing animals fight each other is so surreal. Crazy, bro.
Like, especially something that big, like two bears just,
or like two big ass silverback gorillas fighting each other and shit, bro. Like
insane, bro.
That shit's like they're hitting each other. They're never like getting airtime off how hard they're like running at each other and shit. Yeah,
it's like cartoon.
It's like what the fuck?
It's like they're going like, it's like boom.
Yeah, that shit's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that's wild as hell. I don't know, bro. It's interesting too, because like I was even gonna say, like when I was talking about just the fear of like going into a big ass body of water like that, like, you know, what that kid did. Oh my god, bro. I'm telling you, that's why that shit shocked me so much that he even did that, because I've been in a certain situation like that, bro, with my black ass. I never fucking do shit like this, bro. I think I told you before. I never told this story on the podcast, but this shit is so crazy, and I have to say it. I remember when I told you I went to Cancun when I was like 18 years old. I was turning up with, you know, I ended up meeting this random guy at a bar, and me and dude were having a good time. We started hanging out with these girls. We ended up meeting up with the girls. We all started having a good time. The girls are like, hey, let's go to like the beach. There was like a beach that was like literally right by the club. So we're like, all right, cool. I go back to my room, get my speaker. We're all turning up at the beach. It's hella late at night. It's probably almost midnight. And the beach is dark as fuck. The only thing that is like illuminating the whole beach is the big ass moon. It's like full moon. And I'm over there doing my thing, turning up. I'm like dancing with one of the girls. Dude's over there doing his own thing, dancing with one of the girls. So then we're all chilling, and I'm thinking we're just gonna hang out at the beach. And the girl he's with goes, I'm bored. Let's get in the water. So I'm like, you're crazy, bro. That's like literally the fucking ocean. I don't even know what ocean that is.
Oh god,
I think not getting in that
Pacific Ocean.
Probably. I'm not getting in that, right? And so old girl's like, oh come on, you know. And I'm kind of looking at her brother like, bro, please don't do it.
Don't go.
And she's kind of like grabbing him and shit like that. And then old girl goes and takes off her shirt, so she damn near gets like naked, bro, and just goes into the water. So bruh's like, dude, I gotta go. So I'm like, oh my god. So he goes, takes off his shirt, takes off his shorts, and he's just in his box, jump in. And I'm like, all right, fuck, bro. I'm in a spot, bro.
Man.
And old girl that I was with was like, come on, let's go with them. So she starts taking off her shit. She's getting ready to jump in. She goes inside the water. And she's like kind of waiting, you know, like in the shallow end still for me. I'm like, this sucks, bro. I am gonna have to get in, right?
Yeah.
Mike. I go and I do the same. I go, take off my shorts, just in my boxers, bro. The worst thing is I never want to die in my boxers and or naked.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to go out like that. But I was like, bro, this is not good. Like, one, I'm like, bro, I'm not a proficient swimmer. Yeah. I'm cool, but like,
you can stay afloat.
I can stay afloat, but I'm not fucking Michael Phelps.
Man.
So I'm like, bro, I'm not about to go out there, let alone the fact that I'm drunk as hell. I've never swam drunk before.
Yeah, that's scary.
So I'm hella fucked up. I'll tell you, like, I'm super fucked up, nigga. This was me when I was telling you, like, I was peeing my pants for fun and shit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck it. I don't care.
That's a fucking crazy level of drunk. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was literally just wilding, bro. But anyways, so I'm sitting there, bro. And I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm going to do this. I go inside the water, bro. I start going out there. I get out there. I meet all of them out there because she already went out there. So dude is over there doing his thing. He's holding old girl, and they're both just on each other, just doing their thing on the side, right? Mm-hmm. And long story short, I don't want to get too explicit, but dude ends up doing his thing. Like he's
doing his thing in the water.
Yeah, so he's doing that in the water.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
very romantic with the moon
shining
down on them,
right behind them and shit, huge as fuck, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and then so I'm like, I hope old girl's not thinking.
She's looking at you like,
you know, like. And I'm like, bruh, I'm just hoping old girl's not planning on doing that, nigga, because I'm not gonna be able to stay afloat. I'm not gonna be able to hold both of us, bro. Why? Because he's holding old girl. So then she starts swimming towards me, and then she does one of these, like, come here, and like puts her arms around me like this, right? Mm-hmm. And then so now she started weighing me down. So I'm like, and I'm swimming hella hard now. Yeah. I'm like,
kicking the fuck out
like hella, but I'm acting like I'm good. I'm like, I'm still trying to flirt and shit. What's up? What's up?
Struggling
like a motherfucker. You feel me? You can see it in my neck how much I'm straining this shit, right? And then she wants to do that. I'm like, ooh, this is crazy, right? And I start literally drowning, Mike. I swear to God, I start drowning, bro. So then I'm kind of like holding her now, and she's kicking, and she's like, she keeps asking me, she's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Hella water in your mouth.
I'm good. Yeah, drowning and shit, right? And bro, I swear to God, I start calling out to dude, but I'm trying to keep it low key because I'm like, hey, bro, I'm calling out to dude. I'm over here drowning like a motherfucker. So then he hears me. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, bro, can you come here real quick? I was like, I just wanted to talk to you real quick. And, you know, dude's like, what's up, bro? So he comes back over there, comes over to me, and I am literally, like, grabbing the fuck out of this dude because I'm drowning. And then he doesn't know what's happening. So he's like, dude, what's up, bro? You good? And I'm just like, yeah, bro, I'm cool. And I start...
I'm still trying to be cool guy
because old girl's right here. And then I'm like, hey, bro, let's come over here. So then he kind of, like, is pulling me at the same time, and I'm, like, kicking my feet, but my feet are tired as hell. Long story short, bro, just to even get to the crazy part, bro, I tell the dude, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, I'm drowning, nigga. I'm literally drowning. I'm going to die if we don't get out of this fucking water, dude. This girl wants to do this shit in the water, and I can't do it, bro. I'm not you, bro. I'm not fucking Aquaman, okay? I can't do this. He's like, all right, bro, it's good, bro. Let's just play it cool. He was cool ass nigga, bro. I just met that nigga that night. He's like, it's good, bro. Let's swim back to the shore. So me and bro are swimming, and he's kind of like holding me like this, and we're both swimming, right? And we're both going to the shore, pause, because, you know, we're both in our boxers. Yeah. We're both swimming like this, like side by side. And then, oh, girl, I'm pretty sure they're both like, what the fuck is happening? Going on? Yeah. And then so I get to a point where, like, I'm cool. So I'm like, okay. Basically, bro, gave me time to rest my legs a little bit. So then I'm like, bro, I'm cool. You know, we could just part ways, bro. You can go back to a girl. He kind of swims back to meet up with her. And I'm telling the other girl, like, hey, just meet me over here. The shit, right? She's like, okay. So she starts swimming over towards me too. We're all coming out of the water. So I'm still fucking it's still deep as hell where I'm at. Like, you still can't see the floor, right?
But you're able to, like, you're cool to, like, float.
But I'm still comfortable floating out here because I'm like, all right, nigga, I know the shore is right there. It's not too, but I can't touch the floor at all how far down it still is, though. You feel me? So, nigga, Mike, on everything I love, on my dad's grave, I'm swimming out, bro. And while I'm going, I'm like this. And I'm like, my feet are kind of angled a little bit, like leveled, like, you know, like up, right? And while I'm swimming like that, bro, I fucking feel something glide under my leg, like
slimy, it's like a slimy,
bro. Glide under my feet like this, bro.
Hell
and I said, ooh! I jumped up, bro, and I just instantly started swimming like this,
fast as fuck. You weren't tired anymore,
yeah, bro. I was not tired at all anymore, bro. And then they started freaking out, like, bro, what happened? What happened? I was like, I don't fucking know, bro. I couldn't even speak how fucking scared I was. I was like, I don't even fucking know, bro. And I'm just swimming heck hard, and I get to the shore, nigga, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell that was, bro. And I'm like, maybe I was drunk and I was tripping, but I was like, no way, bro. That was a creature.
You don't think it was seaweed or anything
no,
like
bro. It glided on my foot, bro. It felt like some type of skin or something, bro. Mike, it was a creature, nigga. That's what I'm saying. And think about it. The water was so dark, so I couldn't see what it was. I didn't want to take time to even look around the water, nigga. Instantly, when I felt it on my feet, I swam away, bro. Instantly, I swam to the shore. I was like, I don't even care to know. I don't even care to know.
It's so crazy how many people have stories of that where it's like, yeah, I almost died in the fucking ocean before.
Bro, imagine that.
Like, I remember when I was 16 one time, I went to Santa Cruz with my cousin, bro. It's my first time ever, like, swimming in the ocean, shit like that. So I didn't realize how cold and how crazy the waves are in this shit. And my cousin has swam in, like, the ocean shit where he's telling me, like, yeah, when the waves come, you gotta, like, swim underneath it so it don't fuck you up. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, all right, for sure. So, like, just a big wave coming, he's like, all right, this one's coming, bro. Like, we're gonna swim under this one. I'm like, all right, for sure. We're trying to go under it, bro. I guess I don't go down enough under it or whatever. And the wave completely, like, takes me and, like, I do, like, a crazy-ass fucking flip underwater, bro. I'm, like, underwater, like, it brought me down so far. I hit the ground of the because I wasn't like too far out into like the water, but I hit the floor of the ocean.
What?
It wasn't like hella far. Like it was enough. Like if you swam down, you could touch the ground, you could bounce back up. Yeah. But it knocked me down, and I hit that shit with my head. And then as I'm like coming up, like seaweed starts getting wrapped around my fucking neck, bro. I'm not capping, bro. It's crazy.
This nigga's getting fucked up.
So I'm like, I kind of got to pull to rip off the seaweed, bro. And I come back up, bro, there's seaweed all over me and shit. I'm like, and my cousin's looking at me like, bro, what the fuck happened to you, bro? Because like, where me and my cousin are, like, I end up like hella far away from where the fuck we're at.
No, so do you see what I mean? Of like when I just told you that example of that guy's video? Yeah, you literally had that, nigga. Like, think about that. It would have just kept pulling me far as fuck. Yeah, until you just got to a point where, nigga,
crazy as fuck. And then we go into shore, and I'm with my mom, like with my parents' time, and I tell mom like, did you see us? Like, we're like, I almost fucking drowned right now. She's like, yeah, I was taking pictures of you, and she shows me the pictures, and they're not even me and my cousin. It's just two other random ass kids on the beach. I'm like, I almost died out there. You didn't even have a picture of my last moments, bro. You could see me and my cousin in the background of the picture, like hella far away. Like, drowning and shit.
That's hella funny, bro.
Didn't even get pictures of the right kid, bro.
That's hilarious, bro. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. Scary, I was just gonna say, I don't know how people just are so confident in being like, you know,
people love that shit.
Yes, bro.
The ones that scare me the fucking most, bro, are the dudes who go into underwater caves and shit.
Oh my god.
And then they're like in a little area,
fucking tight space.
They gotta take off their oxygen tank so they can fit into the fucking like that.
And then it's like, okay, bro. And then the crazy part is they're like, yeah. So I did a little bit of research on the cave, and it's like a 2-minute swim without oxygen, and then there's another side where you can go up and breathe. So all we got to do is just, you know, just practice our breathing, everything like that before we go. And it's like, why do you want to take that risk, nigga? What if I don't take a deep enough breath with my stupid ass because I hit a fat bong rip earlier today, and that fucks me up and I didn't realize.
Oh god, you didn't think about it.
And then the one breath I take is not a good one,
literally.
And then I don't have enough.
But you're already down though.
I'm already halfway, and then there's another guy behind me.
So you're like, oh fuck, what the fuck do I do, bro? And the worst thing you could do is panic. Like that's the worst thing because it's gonna waste more oxygen.
There you go. Yeah. That's why I'd be like, bro, any of that type of shit, like the underwater caves or the caves, the cave niggas in general.
We should not be in caves.
I'm telling you, bro, because it's like
we're not cavemen no more. We're not
cavemen no more. Stop going back to the cave. Like, stay away from that shit, bro. I'm just not curious.
We don't need to discover any little caves and little systems, you know what I'm saying? Like that in the ocean or anywhere.
Do you even remember? I think it was like last year. Like I think scientists, they were like burrowing or something like that in this cave, and they fucking. It's like they found like the center of Earth, and it's like another ocean, or something like that. And there's like other crazy creatures and shit like that. What I'm curious about is like what animals are in there that we don't know of, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Is like the only way I would say is like we should be curious of going to caves is for discovery at least. You know what I mean? Like to discover new things, stuff like that. Because even that fucking thing we talked about it a long time ago, that big ass hole in China, bro. That it was like fucking Middle Earth and shit. Yeah, had a whole ass forest in there with its own like ecosystem
or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that's insane.
What the hell?
Like imagine the shit that we like. There's so many islands like on Earth that we have not. People have not gone to yet.
That's what I mean. And it's like, yo, and what
imagine the shit that lives there.
I'm saying. And we just have no idea, and it's these weird ass creatures, bro.
It's so crazy.
That's so crazy to think about. That's always just happening all the time. But it's like, and most of us, like there's something on Earth that it exists and it's alive and nobody knows. Man. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, what is it?
You would never know.
And none of us
or like even like but even if you, let's say you do go to an island, right? Yeah. And you see fucking penguins there with like lizard skin or some shit, and then you're like, bro, I seen lizard penguins on this fucking island. No one's gonna believe your crazy ass.
That actually sounds crazy as fuck.
They're gonna think you're like you're like fucking crazy, bro.
Hat ass nigga. Yeah.
They're like, yeah, lizard penguins, sure.
Yeah, okay, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and Joe Biden's not asleep right now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure, bud.
It's like, damn, no, that's facts. I don't know. It's just that it's hard to believe a lot of shit like that.
Without pictures and shit.
Without pictures, yeah. Especially like whenever we'll talk about all these creature sightings and stuff like that. Like, oh, you know, the abominable snowman. And we'll say like,
or whatever.
Yeah, we say these like these things are actual creatures that exist or animals, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's like, bro, I just be like, I gotta see clear footage for the one time. For me to sit there and think shit is sweet, to be like this. Okay, I believe in an abominable snowman.
Yeah, it's really out there.
You know what I mean? Any of that crazy shit. I don't know.
That's okay, but that's funny. Like speaking of like urban legend, bro, there's this one funny ass urban legend that I found. That was like when I read it, I was like, this is so fucking weird, and it happened in New Jersey, bro. People started having reports of seeing like they said a feral ghost cow. That's what they were calling it.
What the hell?
Because Bro, for like 30 years, this cow would be like hiding in the forest and shit like that. And people said that it only come out when it was foggy out or when it was hella dark. And even when people try to get pictures of it, the picture would come out dummy ass blurry, or it was just really hard to make out what it really was. And even hunters were trying to go and find this fucking cow, and they couldn't find no tracks or no fur or any proof that any cow was even there for like 30 years. So hella people are like, bro, that's just not, there's not a fucking cow in the fucking forest, dude, just like wandering around New Jersey. Until like 2002, where there was this guy who works for the city. He's going through like this like part of this town, and he finds this old ass cow stuck in a ditch.
What the fuck?
And it was the fucking ghost cow.
Really?
After all this time, bro, it was real. They're like, what the fuck, this cow is really fucking real.
What the
and
fuck?
They get hella people to pull this motherfucking cow out. And it's so weird how they said when the cow got out, it literally just let out a big sigh. They said it just sighed at them, and then it died.
What?
Yeah.
What the
Right there in front of everybody.
Bro, that's weird as hell.
But for the longest time, people were like, there's no fucking... For 30 years, this cow went, like, undetected.
What the fuck?
It was a big-ass cow, too.
Yeah. Bro, see, that's so fucking weird. Like... That's what I mean. It's like what goes through like
and
they
couldn't find its tracks or and like a cow's not a sneaky
not
animal.
Sneaky. Yeah, I was just gonna say, nigga, it's
not
a
big ass thing.
Yeah, bro. That's what I mean. Is like what goes through certain animals' heads, like when an animal does something that it's not supposed to do.
It's a hella
you know what
random.
I mean? Like, why is that animal doing that? Like, you ever see that video of a penguin, and it's like it separates from the rest of the whole penguin pack or whatever,
and they all like shun him.
Yeah, and then it's like the penguin just like no. This is, I know what video you're talking about. No, it's a different video where the penguin is like they're all just walking together, and then it's like it seems like on some movie shit, like the penguin just gained a level of sentience out of nowhere and was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And then it just starts walking on its own. And then even the people that were making this like penguin short film or documentary or whatever, they're even like, yo, the penguin is like, this penguin is doing some like, because even the guy in the documentary was like, oh, what's happening right now? Like you hear him like kind of like it like stumble on his words, like what the fuck? And then you see the penguin start walking, and it's walking towards like these mountains. And they said basically,
did it jump off?
It was. And they said it was 100% walking to its doom, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it knows that too. That's what they said. They said it's 100% aware. That's why they're all walking the other way.
He's like, fuck it, bro. Like, I'm not gonna get eaten by seals over there.
Like they said, what was going through his head? Like, was it a sense of like journey? Like, I mean, of adventure, or maybe. Was it depression, or was it what was this thing going through?
No, because I didn't think about like dogs be having like depression and shit like that, or like anxiety and shit. Yeah. Like you don't think a fucking little penguin in the Antarctic doesn't have anxiety of getting eaten by seals and all fucking killer whales,
war trauma, nigga. You know? Are you kidding me? He's having war flashbacks, bro.
Every time he gets onto a fucking beach, it's like World War II and shit like that. It's like Saving Private Ryan and shit. He's all sees a penguin picking up its own little flipper and shit, bro. It's fucking chaos out there for those little guys.
Oh God, bro. So it's like.
His bitch so probably cheated on him with another penguin and shit. That video is scarring, bro.
And whooped his ass. Yes, whooped his ass and threw him out the crib. And then you have to just walk to your death, nigga. After that. And then now he gets to live in your house now. And fuck your girl. Imagine if life really worked like that, bro. Imagine if we were not that penguin,
bro.
Like, yeah, really, that's so crazy. Like, that is so insane that, like,
that's
like
your
really,
life, man.
Yeah, like, really imagine that. Like, but that's what a penguin has to go through.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy how, like, we're all so different, like all these things, because even like Wolverines, I think it's Wolverines or Tasmanian devils.
I think Tasmanian devils, yeah.
The girls basically, it's like the guys have to fight the girl for the pussy. Yeah. They have to beat her up. They have to win the fight.
You have to literally submit her.
Yeah.
So they could start like fucking her and shit.
And but that's how it's supposed to be. She's just gonna start.
Chickens are like that too. They would peck the back of the girl's like neck, or like they would like. Like, you know, sometimes they have like the little mohawk shit. Yeah. They'll grab onto that shit. Like if they're pulling on a bitch's hair and shit. I don't know what it was. Like I remember when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, my mom used to have like roosters and chickens and shit.
Yeah.
So just seeing what these little fucking creatures would do to each other, I'm like, yo, man, these things are weird as fuck. And I asked her like, why did they do that? And I guess it's like they'll do it so it could open up their fucking like their private part or whatever the fuck they stick their wiener into. I'm like, bro, animals are so interesting, bro.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
Like chickens are natural born cannibals.
Yes. Whoa, what the fuck?
Like if you have a chicken, right?
I did not know that.
If you feed a chicken,
it's gonna eat it?
It'll eat it.
What the fuck?
No problem. If you feed a chicken eggshells, its eggs will come out better.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's weird, right? And like let's say if a chicken like bleeds a little bit, and let's say the chickens haven't eaten in a while, if they see that motherfucker start bleeding, they will kill him.
Why?
And they'll eat that chicken.
Really?
Yes, bro. Like they even made special little glasses for chickens so that they don't like so that they won't get triggered by like others chickens blood and shit.
Mike, why are they little maniacs?
I don't know. They're just savages, bro. See, chickens are savages,
that's
bro.
Interesting, bro. And hey, speaking of savagery of birds, nigga, I have this story about a parrot that was so many. So, bro, these guys, I think it was these two British dudes. They went to like this pub. This guy that owned the pub, he had a parrot at the pub, right? And he would sit there and just like always just shoot the shit with the people that would come in, like some of his homies, whatever the fuck, shit like that. And whenever him and his homies would come through, or when his homies would come through, he would just like talk about some of the girls that were there. They would like flirt with the girls, say just like a bunch of like dirty shit to the girls and shit, right? And so the parrot would hear all this.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it's a parrot. It's gonna parrot what it hears. So the parrot's like, okay, for sure, you know, just collecting everything that they're saying. And one day, I guess these like mafia dudes come into the pub and they're sitting there doing their own thing. And I guess one of the mafia dudes, who was like a really bad guy at the time, he had his girl with him, and they were all just like eating, having a good time, stuff like that. And so the parrot, sounding like the owner, starts saying stuff
about bruh's girl.
And just starts like just saying it out loud. So it sounds like it's coming from the back. And dude's just doing his own thing. He doesn't even hear it at first because he's just doing his own thing in the back. So you're just hearing a voice.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking like, okay, the fucking parrot's saying this. You're not automatically thinking that. Especially in the time that it's in there. They probably don't even understand like that's possible, right? So then the guy starts getting pissed. He's like, okay, bro, who the fuck is saying that shit? And bro, this thing ends up like basically this parrot ends up starting a whole fucking riot, bro. And then like hella people started like, it's the mob guy. He was asking him like, bro, I'm gonna need an apology, bro. Like me and my girl, and you tripping, like telling him stuff like that. Like you're crazy for talking to my girl like this. And he's like, I'm telling you right now, it was not me. It was my parrot, you know? And he just kept telling him like that. And he doesn't believe him. And he ends up having the whole mob start coming after this guy at that time, because they are thinking like, bro, nah, you being like a coward, bro. You sitting here trying to send shots at my girl. And this parrot was probably saying hella out of pocket shit, bro. Really was probably saying some real crazy shit for them to be tripping off him that bad, right? Long story short, bro, they ended up like fucking up his whole pub, stuff like that. And that's where like this whole riot thing, you know, kind of happened, because this parrot was just saying shit that it heard from bruh.
That's fucking wild,
yeah,
bruh.
So I was like, yo, like, nigga, control your fucking bird.
That happened. That reminds me of the story, bro, that happened back in like 2015, bro, where I don't know like all the details of the story, bro, but pretty much I think these people ended up buying a bird. I don't know if they bought it from like a pet shop or they got it from like an auction or something, but they got like, it was a pre-owned bird already. It was a parrot, bro. The parrot starts to say many shit, like it's damn near like repeating its previous owner's last words. Like it's saying like, no, like stop, like please, like saying hella crazy shit. And then people are like, bro, the bird sounds crazy as fuck. And it turns out that the previous owner,
no fucking way, got murdered
by his wife, by his girlfriend or his wife or something like that. She shot him like 5 times or something in front of the bird. And the bird like was probably scarred by this shit and was just constantly repeating its owner's last words to its new owners.
Are you kidding me?
And then the bird damn near is the reason why the girl got arrested for this shit.
Whoa! Yes, so the bird basically solved the crime.
Yes, bro. Yes, it was the main witness.
I was just gonna say, because the motherfucker was able to literally give you a playback of this
literal playback of his last words. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro!
Imagine how haunting. Imagine like you get a bird.
Yeah.
Your mom brings a bird. Like, hey, my fucking coworker gave me this bird or something like that. She said she didn't want it no more. And then randomly you're home alone and you just hear the bird screaming and shit.
Yeah, like, oh my god!
Yeah, like please no, hella shit like that.
Yeah. Oh my god,
that would be terrifying.
I'm telling you, imagine that. Like you're upstairs, you don't even know, right? Like your mom just brought the bird and shit. Your mom's like, oh, I bought you a bird, son. She didn't tell you what kind of bird it is, right? You're like, oh, okay, cool. And you're upstairs in your room just chilling, and all you hear downstairs is, oh my god, somebody please! And you're like, what the fuck
is that?
And you run downstairs again, and you see a parrot. It's like, yo, what the, like,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's actually wild. It's like that parrot saved the day, and then this other parrot just started some shit.
Oh god, huh?
Oh my god, bro. Ain't that a bitch? That's
fucking
so weird.
Parrots are trippy, bro.
No,
like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that they have like vocal cords,
bro, my
and shit like that to do
one
that.
of my aunts used to have a big ass parrot. She had it for like years. It was big as fuck in her garage, bro.
Would it talk?
Yeah, it would talk and shit too.
How? What was some?
Like it would just say like, hey, hello, or like,
hey,
yeah, like hello, like shit like that.
That's so weird.
And it'd be like, how are you? It used to say how are you and shit.
Bro,
because my aunt would go and like every morning she would ask it, hey, hello, how are you? How are you doing today?
Nah, you know what's the trippiest shit? Fucking crows can talk.
Crows can talk?
Mike.
No, that's scary because crows are smart as fuck.
Yeah, no, Mike, I seen a video, bro. I said, what?
Like a parrot.
Like a parrot, bro. But their voice is so scary. It was like this. The lady was like, she was talking to the parrot. She was like, how are you? And then the parrot was like, how are you? How are you? Bro, I will fucking show you right now, bro.
No way.
I mean, I said the parrot, the crow.
You know, crows are like. So let's say if you find crows, I think it's crows or
ravens,
or I think it's like I don't know. It might be pigeons actually. No, I think it's crows. But they're smart as fuck and they can remember you hella fucking good.
Yeah, bro.
So if you feed him, like give him seeds, give him little bits of meat and shit like that, or like not meat, or like give him whatever the fuck they eat, eventually it will start to like bring you shit back as like a thanks.
Yeah. No, facts. Yeah.
And I seen like people where they would do it, like they had like a crow in New York.
Yeah.
And it would go and pick up money.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that it found on the streets and shit like that. Yeah.
Like
coins,
rings and shit like that, bro.
Like jewelry and shit. Yeah, necklaces and shit. That's
yeah.
crazy. You can just train it to do that.
And and even the flip, if you do some fuck shit to them, bro,
it will remember.
It will remember them, and they'll even let their homies know like this.
Oh god, that house right there.
Keep pooping on that.
Man, make sure you shit on his shit. Yeah,
shit on his kid too.
All his plants that he has outside, eat all those fucking plants.
Yeah, bro, fuck up everything in this guy's house, which is interesting as hell. That animals can like have grudges.
They'll remember, yeah.
You know, because I remember the last episode you were talking about the whales that are trying to like start a fucking
the
war
orcas,
and shit
the
with
orcas
us,
that are sinking ships. They sunk like 4 of them or something.
That's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? Like that's so interesting that. Like, yeah, but no, bro, let me show you this fucking video, bro.
Oh, yeah, let me see that.
Yes, bro. Crows can fucking speak, bro. This nigga said, ain't no way. Mike, put it up to the mic.
Whoa. He's a weird looking crow, though. He has like a little white thing around his neck.
Yeah. No, I could even show you other videos.
Whoa.
Like, what the fuck? Is that the bird?
No, that was the bird at the end.
And then whenever he really wants attention and we're not giving it to him right then and there, he will say, what? Which means he's aggravated with us. There's a bullfrog that hangs outside and he has picked up on that where he will just mimic the bullfrog.
He can mimic other animals too.
What the fuck? Bro, I didn't even know that. Yeah, see, do you see what I mean?
That's insane. That's actually crazy. It's so crazy how animals are, dude.
Yeah, bro. You feel me? That they can also
like
do that
why
shit.
Why didn't we get anything cool like that?
I know, yeah. Like we can't spit venom.
I can't fucking spin my head 360 degrees or anything like
owl
that.
And shit like that. I don't got night vision.
Oh god.
I don't got claws I can retract.
It's crazy.
That sucks,
yeah,
bro.
we kind of just
you know what I mean? We just got a good brain, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean,
that took some time though, right?
Yeah, it took a fucking long time I think for us to develop.
you
Some
feel
people
me?
still don't even know how to use their fucking brains. To be honest with you, bro, like that's so crazy, man. Like I don't know, bro. Like sometimes I really think like humans, even though we did get our brains, which is a cool thing, we got opposable thumbs and shit. But it's like there's like chimps and shit have opposable thumbs. And they could do crazy shit. I be seeing raccoons do crazy shit, even though they don't have thumbs.
Nah, facts. Yeah. Nah, I mean, of course, bro. Raccoons literally are like little guys, they're little bandits.
Yeah,
like I seen a video, of a raccoon that was running out of a house. It took hella dog food. It scooped it in its hands and it was running out like this. I was like, what the fuck?
I seen one where they were like at a drive-thru for like a coffee place or something.
Yeah.
And the raccoon walks up like in front of the car, and then the person at the drive-thru window opens up the fuck. It's like it's normal. Like it opens up the window and hands the fucking raccoon a donut.
And the raccoon just takes it.
And the raccoon just grabs it and runs into the forest.
I'm hella weak, and it runs on 2 feet.
Yeah, it runs on 2 feet. Yeah, into the forest.
Weird ass creatures.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? Fucking Rocket.
Man, Rocket, man. Yeah,
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy. But nah, I don't know, bro. Like they just like. Oh, and I was even gonna say to you, bro. Just even speaking of like the fact that like. We can't. Well, technically, did we evolve? You would say,
yeah. I think
like, cause no, you know how I'm saying
evolved.
it's like how like you know how you were saying like animals they have all this cool shit and whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Do you think we gained anything besides like maybe our brain capacity just got better?
Yeah, I think that's a big one too.
What else do you think we got?
Other than that, it's like
aesthetics.
Yeah,
like we just look more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess we just look. But I mean, people do evolve. Like,
well, some of us.
Yeah, some of us, man. But like some people like I didn't know this was true, but like I don't know if this is true actually. Now I'm saying it out loud. This might not be real.
Go ahead, bro. Spit it out, bro.
But I heard that like people who live like in the mountains and shit like that, or like in like colder areas, like their nose, their like inside their nose is different from.
Oh yeah, it has to be because
so they could breathe. Yeah, so they could breathe that shit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's
so trippy, bro.
Yeah, like even did you hear about that tribe that I think like their hearts are way bigger than most people on Earth.
What the fuck?
And it's like all this other shit. Like their feet are hella like wide and like big because they never wore shoes.
So they don't got like hands for feet.
Yeah, which is crazy. So it's like our feet. I mean, shoes kind of mutated our
feet.
Fuck
yeah,
and stuff like that. And on top of that, they also can like bro, they can hold their breath longer than fucking anybody else on Earth.
That's
because
crazy.
they're like it's almost like, you know, in the new Avatar movie, I was gonna say like they call that, no, that's not the Na'vi.
Yeah.
No, is the Na'vi the water ones?
Oh, I don't know if the Na'vi are the water ones. I haven't seen the new Avatar movie.
Yeah, the Way of Water, that one's pretty good. But nah, it's almost like that. Like these people are fucking like, they're like they're almost not human, almost, bro. It's so weird. Yeah, it's like a tribe of people, bro. I forgot what their names are, but somebody's gonna let us know. It's crazy as hell. Yeah, I was like, that's interesting.
That's wild,
you
bro.
know?
To think like
what did we
what
do?
What would have happened to us if we didn't like, invent all this shit to make our lives easier?
Yeah, exactly. We got hella soft.
Man,
you got soft hands, boy. I love that shit. But I swear to God,
damn, that's crazy. Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, like we were like back then, people were probably able to run miles, walk miles without like.
Oh, 100%.
Without losing a breath.
And I was gonna say that's why like we had to be more in shape, because it was for survival.
Man.
You know what I mean? But nowadays it's like people just are in shape for aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, it just looks good, and it's like for your health too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, for your life, but
I'll argue a lot of people don't think like,
yeah,
I just want to be healthy, so I'm gonna work out.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, you don't gotta be buff as fucking shredded to be healthy.
Man.
You know, why you getting shredded, bro? Because
like
it looks good.
Yeah, because you think it looks cool.
You know, it's not, that has nothing to do with your health. Like, being healthy is just, you know what I mean? You could be skinny, nigga, be healthy.
Oh, God. Scrawny as fuck and be healthy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, we know why we do certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's interesting, though, that it's like we kind of mutated ourselves on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was almost like we sacrificed more primal things that kind of helped us
for comfortability.
Yeah, because like, think about it, we would have been able to walk outside, nigga, barefoot, because the callus would fucking just harden on the bottom of our feet.
We'll have like fucking Hobbit's feet and
I was
shit.
just gonna say you got Bilbo Baggins feet and shit. Yeah. Oh God, bro, you know what I mean? But
like it's so crazy how like that to me, like we did this shit, like, you know, we wear cool shoes, you know what I mean? I'm gonna drive a nice car because I know people will look at me like, oh, that's a nice car, dude. Yeah. Even if like you could be into cars, but the reason why you're into cars is because they look nice as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why you like cars, because at one point you were the guy that wasn't in the car that was like, that's a nice ass car. Exactly. And then you thought, I want to have that feeling that guy driving that car is having. Damn me. You know what I'm saying?
I want to give that to other people.
Yeah, I want to give that to other people. I want other people to give that to me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, it's so crazy. Like, in that sense, we are kind of similar to animals in a way, because like how animals are dancing around with their crazy feathers and shit to get a girl's attention and shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, you gotta think about it, bro. You ever heard when Dave Chappelle said like, damn, like, bro, if he said, nigga, if women didn't like nice cars or whatever the fuck with them, like, niggas would live in cardboard boxes.
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
I was like, that's hilarious, bro. That is actually hilarious.
That is that has a lot of truth to it, though.
It does have a lot of truth to it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, most niggas are already dirty ass niggas. So it's like the only reason why niggas will even jump, you know what I mean, in the shower, bruh, is because they're, you know, trying to get a bitch.
Yeah,
they're trying to get a girl, bruh. 9 times out of 10, it's like, I don't think most niggas are just like, oh my God, bro, I stink, I gotta jump in the shower. Most niggas don't even notice. They'll just sit there and be like this, until other motherfuckers around them will be like,
you kind of stink, bro.
Yo, brother, you gotta go scrub yourself, dude, thoroughly, nigga. Like,
that's,
you know,
that is kind of nasty how like gross dudes are.
I swear to God, how nasty we get. That's why I'm saying, it's like, if girls did not exist, we would have no fucking reason to do this shit. We would literally just be a bunch of
cavemen. Because when I was a little kid, I was a little dirty, silver teeth little fucking boy,
fingered motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
Gum in my pockets, getting hot as fuck from, you know, recess,
dirt in my nails and shit like that, bro. Like, it wasn't until I got older and I was like, oh, like, girls don't like it when I'm like a gross dude.
Exactly.
They want me to be like at least clean. At least they want me to smell good or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what made me want to like, okay, I got to get deodorant and shit, because if I'm musty, the girl that I have a crush on is not going to be next to me.
No more.
Yeah.
Even if she thinks I'm cute, she's going to be like, ugh,
he's musty as fuck, though.
Yeah. You feel me? That sucks. You know what I mean?
That sucks, man.
So, but no, you're right though. It's weird how we are hella like animals.
In a way, yeah.
We have to do all these little kind of dances. You know
literally
to get girls. You know?
Sometimes literally people have to fucking dance.
I was gonna say,
for a girl, you know what I mean? Like,
which is wild as fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, but that mutation shit is interesting, because like, even I swear I don't even know how this is possible. I've never seen this in my life until yesterday. There is even a snake that fucking mutated or transformed, whatever the hell, throughout its life into a snake that literally has a tail that looks like a spider. Mike, that doesn't even sound real, right? The tail it looks like a spider, and then what it'll do is there's a certain type of bird that lives around that area
that
and it eats spiders and like little bugs and shit like that, and it will just it blends in perfectly with this just the environment. It'll just blend in with like a rock, and then the tail looks so much like a fucking snake. I mean, like a spider.
Yeah.
And the tail is like kind of like a red and like a yellow, and it has like spider legs and shit. And it just like it wiggles the tail like this back and forth, so it looks like the spider's just walking around. And then the bird will come through, and then the motherfucker just go like this, catch
that
him
motherfucker
and eat him. How the fuck did you just grow?
I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it's like I think it's like a bird or like a grasshopper or something like that. It's some like weird animal like in the rainforest or something like that. And its tail looks like a cobra's head.
I already know what you're talking about.
So that people, so that other animals will get scared of it and won't try to eat it.
It's a slug.
It's a slug.
Actually. It's a slug.
That is crazy.
Yeah, they call it I think it's called like the
snake-tailed slug or something. Yeah, because its tail looks like a fucking cobra's head.
It into like a cobra's head and shit like that. Yeah,
that's insane. How
wild.
Like,
and I think it's like a hissing sound too.
Like, how does it know
to do that? Yeah,
to do that.
Yeah, which is super weird. Like, why do you just know? Like, that kind of looks like a snake head.
When did it start? And how did it start? Like,
knowing that's scary to other like bugs and shit like that. Like, cause I'm saying, did you just wake up one morning and was just like, or do you just like are born and you're just like, I know I have a snake head on my back and I'm gonna use it. It's like, how do you just fucking know that?
How'd you know to do that with your doctor?
Yeah, how do you just know to shape it into a snake head and then just scare off whatever the fucks? You know what I mean? That's what's interested in me, but I don't know. That's why I said a fucking spider tail mic on a snake.
That's scary.
How the fuck is that even possible?
Like, imagine walking the forest, you're like, bro, chill. That's a spider.
There's a big ass spider
right there. And I'm like, and there's a fucking snake connected to the big ass spider.
Imagine an anaconda like an anaconda-sized snake, and there's just a giant spider on the tail.
Fuck.
And it's just like, you feel me? And it's doing that type of thing, and that's the type of... Bro, that's why I'm saying, like, thank God that fucking meteor hit, bro. Thank God that meteor hit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to really think about it. We would have probably had some weird middle ground where we probably would have coexisted with these niggas.
Crazy shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo.
Back in the days, they had like centipedes that would wrap around trees.
Oak trees and shit, bruh. Ain't no fucking way. So
and you got to think about it too, like, the trees back then are not like the trees we have now.
And they were way bigger.
The trees back then were probably fucking thick as fuck,
yeah,
bro, and tall shit.
Yeah, crazy big. Yeah, I was just gonna say
because there was nothing fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Because there was nothing cutting it down.
None of that. Nothing spraying shit on it so it wouldn't grow as much or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was just natural shit the whole time.
That is so crazy,
that is such
man.
a weird fucking way to live. Like
I think that's the reason why. Like that's interesting how back then all the animals were just huge.
I know everything.
Everything was just big as fuck.
Okay, but I've never heard about big spiders.
There had to have been big spiders.
Because I was just saying, like how I was just saying with the tail and shit like that. Like what other creatures that were big had any type of like cloaking thing like that? I never heard of anything like that.
I don't think so. I don't think there was anything.
Do you think that would have been too OP? Like God was like, all right, that's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. Like you guys had to fight for yourself. You guys are big enough.
It's like don't give any of these niggas cloaking stuff or camo, camouflage.
That would be scary.
You know, imagine like a T-Rex that can camouflage.
Yeah.
Dude, you're Apex. You're already Apex, nigga. But the fact that you can blend in with something and just sit there and then like a little creature's chilling and then you just stand up and
I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of the dinosaurs back then, like, could blend in with their
whatever the fuck they're around.
Yeah, because people I think they said dinosaurs they had feathers and shit.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Is the truth.
Like, and if their feathers were like green and red and shit, they could blend in with like trees and stuff. They could just sit in a tree and just wait for something to pull up and they could just jump out on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cap. So wait, you think even like T-Rexes had feathers?
I think they had feathers. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because they're all descendants of like
chickens,
of birds and chickens and shit. Yeah.
So damn, that's wild, bro. A big ass fucking T-Rex
big ass chicken
feathers. That's insane, bro.
That's
now they're a delicacy.
So fucking some real dino nuggets.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. That's wild. Now we're turning them into fucking dino-shaped fun snacks. Ain't that crazy?
Circle of life, baby.
Yeah, circle of life, man. Now we Apex, baby.
Oh,
you know what I mean? We over here doing our thing, but I don't know, bro. Like I was really just thinking about that because I seen a video about this. I think it's like an urban legend of this, like, and see, it's so crazy because like, remember that podcast I was telling you about? And that's funny, I'm talking about another podcast, but Joe Rogan, when he interviewed that one guy, I forgot his name, this Asian dude that was talking about when he went to the Congo.
Oh, and he said that the fucking
they were looking for a dinosaur.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying, nigga, there is like some urban legend in the Congo, and I was like, bro, that has to be the one place that thing would live. They said it's like a giant fucking spider, like it's the size of like a dog, nigga.
Holy
big ass spider. And they said like that species of spider or whatever the hell lives in the Congo jungle because they call the jungle and they call the Congo the heart of darkness, nigga.
Oh hell nah!
Insane.
Okay, what type of dog are we talking about? We're talking about Chihuahua. We're talking about like a fucking German Shepherd,
like a German Shepherd size.
Whoa!
Dog, yeah, they're saying this motherfucker is big.
That is so scary, bro. Like
exactly.
I always said this, bro. Big. I'm so glad that bugs are the size that they are.
That they are.
Because if bugs are the size of how
animals are done, everything's done. Because you got to think about it. Bugs have like literal battle armor and shit. Think about a beetle, a big ass beetle versus a rhino.
You would not be able to penetrate its fucking shell.
What do you think that a big ass beetle versus a rhino? Come on, bro.
A rhino beetle versus a regular rhino.
Come on, bro.
The rhino beetle is gonna fuck it up
because it literally has armor. Bro.
Literally.
You know what I mean? And it's just, you got to think about it. For its proportion size, any other creature that it's its size is not fucking with it. You feel me? It's not going to be able to penetrate it. But I'm saying, imagine it the size of a fucking car. We're done, bro.
I don't think you would be able to shoot it.
I'm telling you, that's why I said, like, even like, you know, if we're talking about like that type of thing, if that thing even exists on Earth, I'm never stepping foot in the Congo. Never. That's why I'm like, people that want to discover hella shit and whoop-de-whoop, I'm A-okay.
Hey, all power to those people because they tell me shit. Like, they give me more reasons not to go out there and shit. Yeah, so thank you. Keep going.
Spider-sized dog, Mike?
Fuck that, dude.
No, really imagine that. Like, imagine you're walking through the jungle and you just see that on a fucking tree.
Oh, crawling up hella fast and shit.
Oh!
Imagine how big its web is.
Bro, imagine you're walking and then you just fucking
You ever seen The Mist?
Yeah.
Remember when they go to the pharmacy and all the spiders? Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
God.
That is probably
chills,
one of the most sickest scenes in any movie.
Yeah, bro.
Where they go into the fucking pharmacy and then they see the MP sitting there, and then he opens up his shirt. He's like, I feel them. He opens up his shirt and shit, and you see all the crazy like eggs in his chest and shit.
Bro, that shit was nasty as fuck.
And then when he falls over and he just explodes into that was insane, bro.
Oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and I'm just like, bro, that thing probably has like stupid amount of eggs. Bro. So it's like, why are these things just going out there? Because like even like the camel spider and shit like that lives in I think it's in Australia, I believe. It's like, you got to think about it. That thing probably does exist because it's probably just native to there, to the Congo, because that's where it can exist and be that big.
Yeah, on God.
You know what I mean?
Without anything fucking with it.
Exactly.
Anything,
yeah, because like, bro, I forgot what they said about out there. I think it's like the fucking the humidity or something like that. It's probably why that motherfuckers able to get that big and shit like that.
It's probably hella shit for it to eat out there and stuff. Like,
exactly. Which is interesting as fuck.
Bro.
Big
like,
ass spider, nigga.
Would you rather stay the night in a rainforest or stranded in the ocean?
Okay. Mike, I'm gonna go for rainforest. I have to because I have a better chance of survival. It's like
really. Wait, hold on. I gotta think about it.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Cause let's say you're in the ocean, you're on a raft.
Okay. Oh, I'm on a raft.
Like Life of Pi type shit.
Yeah.
Without the tiger. Yeah. Right, and you're sitting there for one night.
Yeah.
Or in the rainforest for a night with a tent.
Okay, I'm going with the life raft. At that point, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought you were saying like I'm first like
in the water.
Tell me this: do I start in the water or am I already on this life raft, nigga?
Okay, like, maybe it's not rough. Let's say you get like a shitty wooden plank that you're just sitting on.
Yeah, Mike. No, I'm going to the rainforest, bro. That's insane. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that's too risky.
Because you could sleep, you can fucking go to sleep and then roll off that shit.
I was just gonna say, bro, and then I roll off, nigga, and then something starts nudging me, nigga.
But a rainforest, though.
I know, bro. Everything is like fucking looking at me. Yeah, bro.
Leopards.
Oh my god, bro. I'm not even lying to you. That's chills.
Ocelots.
Right, like that's chills right now, bro. Because I'm saying like imagine
the amount of big cats that will try to kill you in a rainforest is insane.
It's insane. Yeah, I was just gonna say you're sleeping, nigga, in the middle of the night, and all you just fucking see is eyes in the tree.
The green eyes and shit
in the tree, nigga.
Fuck that, man.
Yo, and on top of that, you're not getting away from it. They're super fast. They can climb up everything. It's over, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. And even just like
everything bugs, you get stung by mosquito, you're fucking done.
You know what I mean? You can get fucking probably there's scorpions.
Man, you can step on something you're not supposed to be stepping on.
There's probably a tarantula that'll make your foot explode or whatever the hell. If you get bit by it, it's like, yo, you know? But I don't know, bro. And hey, speaking of fucking spiders, I wanted to get into it, man.
Oh, yeah, I already
wanted to do it. Everybody, if you haven't seen it, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Man.
Go watch the movie now, bro. Go watch the movie now. Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Spider-Verse.
It's just called Across the Spider-Verse?
Yeah. It's called Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great fucking movie, bro.
Good ass fucking movie,
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. We gotta get into it, Mike. I'm so glad you fucking watched it, dude.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Get into it, bro.
Late as fuck.
Hey, I'm just gonna start like this, bro. We gonna do it mullet style, bro. I already said it before. We gonna start with all the
start nice and neat, and we're gonna get crazy in the back.
Crazy in the back, nigga. We're gonna stupid in the back, bro.
So once we get to the back of that mullet, just know there's spoilers coming.
Spoilers coming like crazy. But we can start with just the subtle shit that was probably in the
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say what I didn't like about the movie first.
Ooh, okay, but no spoilers.
The first, like, I'll say the first, like, 20-30 minutes was so fucking boring.
Yeah, everybody said
I
that.
was fighting sleep,
nigga.
I was damn near gonna go to sleep until they went to go see Spider-Man India. Was when I was like, okay, shit's starting to get like
ramped up.
starting to get crazy now. But before then, I was like, yo, this is a fucking snooze fest. What is this? You know, that's the only thing, and like that's on that I didn't like. And also, I was kind of like, I did just fucking work like a 12-hour shift and shit. It's late as fuck at night. These seats are comfortable as hell. You know what I mean? I have a really comfortable sweater on, so I'm like, maybe that's why I'm also sleepy. Yeah. But the movie is a slow fucking start,
slow burn,
bro.
for sure.
Super slow burn, but but when it starts to get into it, bro,
it gets into it.
It gets fucking into it, man.
Yeah, I swear, it's crazy as hell. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll say what I didn't like either. That 100% I didn't like the first like 20 minutes because just how slow it was. Yeah. And I will just say, without spoiling, I didn't like how little we spent time with certain characters. You get what I mean? Like how really fleshing them out. And I get it because there's so much. And there is a part two where we'll get more, but you know, for sure. But that's just a little gripe I'll say for the first one. I'm like, okay, maybe we could have spent more time with a little bit of.
That's more of a personal, like
exactly. That's a
more personal because I'm like, oh damn, I wish this is a spoiler, but I mean, if this is obviously gonna happen. Like I was hoping that like Spectacular Spider-Man or like PS4 Spider-Man will have a lot more. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Spectacular Spider-Man got a lot more to say than I expected him to say. To be honest with you, I thought he was really just gonna be a cameo. I was hoping he was like a main character, but he said a lot more than I. Yeah, he had a whole ass like motivating ass line to Miles. So I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. But like PS4 Spider-Man just has like one little funny line that he says and shit. Yeah, like in the movie. Yeah, and I was like, I kind of wish that like. They had more. They did more with like these other characters that we like.
Okay, but let me ask you this: do you think they're gonna do more with those certain characters in part 2 because of the criticisms that they're gonna have?
I think
that's gonna be a big criticism.
I think maybe, but but the thing is, like, if it doesn't like help the story, I'd rather them just not do it. Like, if it doesn't like move on, you know what I'm saying? Like, if PS4 Spider-Man don't fuck or Spectacular Spider-Man don't sacrifice himself for Miles, I don't fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it has to be something crazy like that, where it's, where it's like, damn, bro, like they did something with his character after like leaving him fucking vacant for so fucking long, which I think would be a clean ass way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, he fights Miguel or something like that, and Miguel like kills him or some crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay, I actually remembered now. This was another thing I really didn't like, and it's kind of a spoiler, but not really because I won't really get into it too much. But I'll get into it a little bit later, probably. But bro, I don't like how they did Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. That was so fucking weird to me, bro. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, but I'm gonna be honest with you. He is a really good Spider-Man, and even though I get it, like
a lot of people hate him.
I know a lot of people hate him, but I'm just saying, like, let me just say this: why I like his Spider-Man. I'm being biased just because I really like his costume.
His costume's dope as fuck. I think his costume's really cool too.
But I was kind of like, come on, bro. Like, why y'all gotta do, bro? Like, this?
I thought it was funny. Like, it because it was kind of like how I seen it was like. They're making fun of that era of the 90s era of the comics when he came out because everything was so dramatic and amped up to the max and shit. That's why he's like, I'm looking at this wall and his portrait just appeared. Like, he's like, like his announcement with it. Like, I don't know. I thought it was his animation was dope as fuck. I think he was probably like one of the best animated Spider-Man besides like Spider-Punk. Yeah, Spider-Punk was dope. We'll get into all those characters. Another thing, speaking of Spider-Punk, a lot of characters, and I felt this because like I went to watch the movie with my girl and shit, and like they're speaking Spanish in the movie. Yeah. She doesn't understand fucking Spanish. So like a lot of the lines that like Miles is having with his mom that are like real, like, damn, that's a dope ass scene. Yeah. She didn't understand any, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't understand any of those scenes, you know what I'm saying? God. So it's like, but then again, it's like, hey, that's gonna fucking happen, right? But like a lot of characters like Spider-Punk, a lot of the times I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. Like his accent is so thick, which is dope. But like, cool. I like that. It's cool. But like, this is the type of movie you have to watch like three or four times
to really get it. Because there's so much going on.
You have to catch. Yeah, there's so much going on. It was hard for me to like, oh damn.
Be like, whoa, okay, like keep up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's why I said once it started going, bro, it just started going, and there's so much happening.
And there's certain worlds that we like visit and shit. That's like insane. There's so much shit happening in this world that like I can't keep. Like my eyes can't fucking keep up with
everything that's happening. You feel me? Like I'm not.
I can't wait for this movie to come out on DVD or streaming or the fuck so I can buy this shit. Yeah. Throw subtitles on this motherfucker. And watch it 100 times.
Yeah, so I can really just decipher it and break it down. But okay, bro, I'm going to just say, let's talk about, without spoiling it, what did you think about the villain without spoiling, and then we'll get into it 100%.
The villain was dope as fuck, and I like
subtle.
I like when they do it because technically it's a returning character.
I know. They fucking Mysterio.
Which is dope as fuck that they did that. And I'm like, the villain, it's funny because he starts off just like how the Spot villain is. He's just some goofy ass character.
Yeah.
But they make him into something so like sinister,
crazy,
bro, and so menacing. And it's like, damn, this guy is a fucking real good villain, bro.
I'm not even gonna cap but
and we didn't really see much of him in this movie.
I know, that's what's so
it was
crazy.
Really Miguel's really the villain in this movie.
I was gonna say Miguel's the villain,
and he's also a good ass fucking villain too. To be honest with you, bro, because it's like he's like. Fuck, like I get what you're saying, bro. Like
I can't let you.
Let you fucking do this shit, bro.
I know the consequences.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, and might be a spoiler, but whatever. I'm just gonna say this one line he said when he said, "Bro, I'm literally the only person holding this the multiverse,
the whole thing together." Yeah.
You know, and I was like, bro, I feel that. Like he's probably really feeling the weight on his shoulders, and he's like, this kid's trying to ruin everything.
Man.
So I get why he was kind of looking at it like that, but. Okay, bro. Fuck it.
Let's get into the party time, baby.
Yeah, let's go party, nigga. Let's go stupid. But nah, I'm saying like, bro. What was one thing now fully that you really didn't like in the shit? If you had to say spoiler, go ahead. What was
one thing that I did not like in this movie?
Keep going. Yeah,
I know it's because it's a part 2, but that fucking ending, bro.
Yeah,
that ending really like why did you end it like that? Like that was such a fucking cliffhanger, bro. And
all right, Mike. We should start from the beginning to end.
From like the beginning of like the movie, what I didn't like.
Like what didn't you like? Even though you already kind of said it, right? That's what you think.
Ending.
Still,
I was gonna say that's damn near it. To be honest, other than that, there's
you thought it was good.
Yeah,
you liked everything.
I think that's what. I
okay, I will just say one thing. I had a little bit of an issue, not like a problem where it took me out. I was just kind of like, whatever. But I'll say it right after. Like I was like, you couldn't, whatever. But me and my brother were both saying it too. I just kind of was just like, okay, you go and like and I love fucking Miguel's theme. His theme song is hard as fuck. That shit's good as fuck. Do you think? All right, what do you think is better, that one or Prowlers?
Prowlers.
Yeah, 100%.
Prowlers
Miguel's is close though. It's up there. Yeah. But nah, I just thought it was really strange that I was like, bro, okay, the first person you called for backup is somebody pregnant. That's such a
that was another
thing. And I said this too. I don't like that Peter B. Parker keeps bringing his fucking daughter. Dude. Yeah, I was like, bro, okay. At first, I was like, it's cool. He's trying to introduce her to Miles and shit like that. I thought that was hella like a sweet scene. I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
But, bro, like, this is, we're already in spoilers. Spot is fucking otherworldly now, bro. Why are you going to tell Mayday get strapped up and shit and go with you? Don't tell mom.
Well, she also likes. Well, she's a spider baby, so she does have.
Bro, but
she's not a regular baby.
I know, but Mike, are you still, even if you're fucking Spider-Man, are you gonna bring a child?
I'm definitely not bringing Mayday Parker.
Come on,
me,
dude. That's why I thought that was a little bit weird. I was like, bro. Okay,
and it wasn't the first time because she says like you took her out.
Exactly.
Again,
I'm like, why do you keep doing this?
And why is Mary Jane so just like? Cool, like, you silly guy. It's like your baby's going to other dimensions fighting fucking crazy villains right now.
Yeah, that's the only like real issue I had was those two. I was kind of like, bro, you could have called any other Spider-Man or Spider-Woman or whatever the fuck.
There's a scene where like Miles like webs up the pregnant Spider-Woman up against like a bus or something like that, and immediately I turn to my girl like, that baby's fucking dead. There's no way that baby survived that
impact on the back of the bus. Nigga?
Yeah, no way that baby survived that, bro. That's insane.
Did he web her in the stomach too?
I don't know if he webbed that. That's kind of fucked. I think he probably did, to be honest. To like strap her down and shit.
Because it was like a robot body. Right?
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, I guess that was like kind of like,
I was just kind of
like. It was a weird choice that they decided to make her like pregnant.
Because there's comics where she's not.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was like, why choose to make her pregnant too? I was like, that's a little bit weird.
Or they could have made it like at the end of the movie, she's like just found out she's pregnant, or like she just found out she's pregnant like during the movie or something like that. So still, but like they gave her the whole big ass.
Yeah, bro.
She looked like she about to pop.
Nigga, I was finna say, nigga, she finna what? That's crazy,
man.
So I just thought that was a little bit of a strange choice. You know what I mean? I was kind of like,
it was cool. I mean, it's so funny how like that's like a strange choice to us, but there's a whole ass T-Rex as Spider-Man also in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, but he wasn't the main one.
That's true.
I'm saying if Miguel was just like, I need backup, and he called fucking Spider-Rex or whatever the hell, I would have been like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie.
You could have called Lego Spider-Man at least.
Yeah, God, I love Lego Spider-Man.
I would have been juiced. I would have been juiced if it was Lego Spider-Man. But dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Oh my God, one of the craziest scenes I seen, I did not expect it, was when Spot was going through all the worlds and he goes to Venom.
Oh yeah, I seen they released that before the movie came out, so I already knew that was gonna happen.
I did not see that.
You know, it's crazy. Remember, I told you that something spoiled. I got something. So the night of the movie came out, I'm on Twitter.
You see it.
And I seen a spoiler, but I didn't know if it was real or not.
Damn.
And I told you, like, I didn't know if it was real or not. Yeah. But it was fucking real.
You seen a big one. That sucks.
When it showed fucking Donald Glover as the Prowler,
you got
bro.
super spoiled, nigga.
So when I seen that, like, I was excited that it happened, but I was like, I fucking seen this shit on Twitter, bro. Like,
dude.
And it wasn't even like I muted all the words, but someone just put just the image up.
Yep.
So it's like I can't.
So you seen it?
Yeah, so
you can't
I
unsee it.
And at first I was like, okay, that's got to be Photoshop. There's no way they'll just really throw him in there.
Yeah.
But then I remembered the Venom shit, and I was like, oh fuck, he might actually be in this fucking movie, bro.
Dude, that sucks.
That fucking hurt me, bro.
Yeah,
I was
like nigga, I ain't gonna lie,
bruh.
I was truly in disbelief
When you
bro.
seen that.
I said, what the fuck? I said,
And
what
it's
the fuck?
That's so fucking. But like, so is that MCU Prowler?
I think it's MCU Prowler.
Because he is Aaron Davis in the MCU.
I was just gonna say, so I think he is MCU Prowler. And dude, okay, I'm gonna have some theories at the end of this, but bro, that was crazy as fuck. And dude, fucking Prowler Miles.
That was crazy too. And you know what's even crazy about that? So before I seen the movie, someone put on Twitter, like, I just seen a picture and it showed when he first sees Peter and his spider sense is purple and green in the first movie. And someone just said, this makes so much sense now. And I was like, why does that make sense? And then when the movie came out, as soon as he went into like the 42 dimension, I was like, oh, he's not even in his right dimension. I already knew that because of what Miguel told him. Like, you weren't even supposed to be Spider-Man.
I was
like, damn, that makes so much fucking sense. Like,
that was dark as fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy as fuck. But as soon as he puts on the purple and green jacket, I was like, he's Prowler in this universe, bro. I was like, why else would they throw that specific color on him, bro?
The fucking like the subtle nods at the fact that that's what it was, you know what I mean? Before we even knew, I already knew, bro, from the jump. I was like, yeah, this isn't his universe, bro. When he told his mom that he was Spider-Man, I was like, there's no way this is his universe. There's no fucking way. And I was like, and Gwen is not outside of his window. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it, bro. No, that was crazy as fuck because I knew, and I was thinking, I was like, nah, his uncle wouldn't be the Prowler again. They wouldn't do that. That's already played out. There's no way. And I was thinking, like, wait, why does the Prowler kind of look skinny? I was like, he looks hard as fuck. I was like, no.
Once I see the J's, when I seen he had the J's on, I was like,
ain't
no fucking way. I was like, ain't no way. And his hair looks clean. Like the braids look clean as fuck. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Yeah, bro. That is so crazy, dude.
That was such a fucking crazy way to end the movie, though, bro. Like,
facts. Like, no, fucking Spot, dude. Like, he was this goofy ass like character in the beginning, and you even know who voices him? He's the guy from Scott Pilgrim.
Really?
Yeah, he's what's his name?
His roommate, right?
No. It's what's his name? The guy that takes Ramona at the end. And he's like, I'm what's happening. I'm blowing up.
Oh, for us? Oh, that's tight. Yeah, but he's the fucking bagel guy that Miles throws the bagel at.
That is so crazy, bro. I said,
that was funny
what
as
the
fuck. Who would have thought that character
would come back?
Yeah, I think they did that just because hella people love that
type
scene.
of shit.
Yeah, that scene from that movie, bro.
Exactly,
but I'm like, that's such a clever way to, like, he was a scientist at the, and he's like, what he says, like, I created you into a hero, and you created me. It's like,
that was so dark, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When he turns into like the
like crazy spot, bro. When he's like hella like, and he kicks his own butt into himself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was mainly because like when he was like talking, bro, he sounded so like haunting. Like, he was like, see you at home.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, yo,
Spider-Man. That was crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Like he really became this nigga's nemesis. Cause like they did make each other.
Yeah,
which is super.
Cause he brought back the spider that bit.
Miles,
and then Miles blew up the accelerator thing, which turned him into Spot.
And what's so interesting is that, like, you know, man, Miguel is so dark for saying that to him, bro. Like, you were a mistake, and it's like he kind of was.
Yeah, because if he wasn't there,
Miles.
Peter Parker wouldn't have died.
Yeah, but I'm saying other
Miles would have been Spider-Man. Yeah,
which is crazy as fuck. So there would have been two Spider-Mans in that universe. You feel me?
But you know what's crazy though? I think regardless though, Miles' dad would have died.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because he still would have became captain, and then they said that
what was it called again? A canon?
It was a canon. Yeah, they said that they need a certain captain died. Their uncle or a father figure or uncle has to die or some shit.
Yeah.
Their fucking captain that they're close to has to die too by pushing a kid, like, which is like weird. When they showed Andrew Garfield like crying over
Gwen Stacy's dad,
I was like,
said,
whoa.
Ain't no way, bruh.
And then they show the scenes, like they show Peter, they show Toby with Uncle Ben, they show Spectacular Spider-Man with his Uncle Ben. I was like, whoa, I was like, this is fucking crazy. Like,
that was crazy to see.
That's literally like each Spider-Man has to go through.
In the background, they all have to go through their that character development. But if you look in the background when all of them are like coming up to him and shit, you could see like Unlimited Spider-Man. You could see, bro. I swear to God, I'm so mad we we didn't see him yet. The 90s Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah,
we didn't see him,
that's
bro.
what I said when the movie was done. I was like, why didn't they throw 90s? Because they had the 60s Spider-Man. That scene was funny as fuck. When he's like, I could do everything that you can. He's all stiff and shit.
I was fucking dead, bro. I was crying in there, nigga.
But yeah, we didn't see 90s Spider-Man. We didn't see Japanese Spider-Man.
I know.
Which I was hoping we were gonna see a fucking Gundam and shit, bro. Go crazy.
Yeah.
But hopefully part 2.
That was crazy. We saw Web Slinger.
Yeah,
that was wild.
The cowboy. Yeah, that was tight.
What the fuck? I was like, ain't no way that we saw this nigga. That was such a random one. I like him though. I actually think.
Yeah, he was dope. He was dope.
But
so I'm hoping. I don't know. The next one we didn't see Neil Patrick Harris' Spider-Man, which I thought we would.
I know,
we didn't
that's
see
crazy.
Drake's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which that kind of makes sense. We didn't see Unlimited Spider-Man. Was it not Unlimited? Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see him. I don't know. There's a lot of Spider-Man that they didn't really throw in there. I'm surprised they didn't do 90 Spider-Man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Big one. I was
he's like the GOAT.
Yeah, he's literally he did the first Spider-Verse.
Yeah, nigga, he's the one that was Shocker.
Yeah.
Get back here, Shocker.
I'll chase the end of the world to you.
Dead, bruh. You feel me? Nah, but man, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The game has a perfect opportunity to do that.
Bro, yes, they do.
Really
Fuck
do,
yeah,
bro.
Fuck yeah,
I really hope they do it. That'll be funny as fuck.
There's a shocker.
And I got my nigga Yuri. I can hear him doing it.
He's gonna go crazy with that.
I can literally hear him doing that. But man, bro, they should have gave Yuri more fucking lines.
That's what I'm saying. He literally has one little thing.
Goofy ass line where he's like standing behind all the
other shit. Yeah, they're just showing
like Prowler and stuff.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's from a video game. Like, that's a video game Spider-Man. He's like, what? Like, he says one little thing. But I was hoping that like they should have done a scene where like he's chasing Miles and then Miles sees like the triangle circle above his head or some shit.
Yeah,
he's
like,
like,
crazy.
Oh fuck,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like something like that.
And
bro.
You know what would have been hard? I wish we got a team up. Maybe it might be in the next one with Game Miles and the Real Miles.
Real Miles, yeah.
Yeah. And okay, this is where I'm gonna get into. Actually, no. Before I even get into my theories, I just want to talk about one character I really like because we can go into all the characters that we fucked with that stood out or whatever. Fucking Spider-Punk, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Daniel Kaluuya did his Dougie, bro.
Because like, Spider-Punk is from where Daniel Kaluuya's from.
He's from Great Britain or whatever fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're from London, but like specifically like where he's from in London, they're both from the same place and shit. Yeah, he was a fucking dope-ass character. He's hilarious. Literally, like, he's the biggest instigator in the Marvel universe, I think.
Bro, he has to be, bro. That nigga is so funny, bro. And I like how secretive he is compared to everybody else. Like, even when he was doing his introduction, he's like, all right, what's up, man? He's like, my name is Obi Brown. Sometimes he's just going into his shit, and then he was just like he said, you know how everybody was just like, and I'm the one and only Spider-Man. They say the full thing. His is hella funny because he's like, I'm the one and only. Wouldn't you like to know? I was like, bro, you're hella funny for that, bro. You feel me? I fucked with that.
Or like when Spider-Man India, when his world is going over, like sucking, he's like, oh, that's capitalism at work. Or he says some shit like that.
He said it's a metaphor for capitalism.
He says some shit.
You're fucking stupid.
Oh, like, you're hella funny, bro. Or even when Mayday Parker's like not listening to.
Like, she's a little rebel.
Yeah, you know, he thinks she's an anarchist.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I was like,
he's like, I respect you. Like, I respect you.
Oh God, and like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was wondering.
He's the one. Like he's like, if Gwen saves Miles, it's because of him. Like,
I was just gonna say because his wristband and shit like that.
Yeah.
But no, I was even gonna say, does Spider-Punk in this have electric powers too? Because he shows him how to use the palms. He said even in the beginning when he first comes through, when Miles was trying to get through the first gate and the Spider-Punk jumps through and shit, he tells him, he's like, yeah, it's in the palms, it's not just the fingers.
Yeah.
He says some shit like that, and then when he gets locked in the thing, when Miguel locks him in, he's like, hey.
Yep,
and he reminds him again.
Yeah.
And then this nigga Miles looks at his hands and then he goes like this, and that's when he does it. And then he breaks out, and then this nigga Spider-Punk starts laughing and shit. I said, bro, that's
he's a real one, bro. That's why I love Spider-Man. And also, it's like, because in the comics, Spider-Punk, like, he's going against, because I think in his shit, like,
it was like the vampire.
No, it was like Kingpin or Norman Osborn was like a.
Wait, are you talking about this? It was the Spider-Verse though.
No, I'm talking about Spider-Punk's like his soul story, his universe and shit, where he's from. Like, I don't know if it's like Norman Osborn or like Kingpin is like the mayor or like the president or some shit, and he pretty much has soldiers with the Venom symbiote. It's called like VENOM. It's like an acronym, but it's the Venom shit. So Spider-Punk uses his guitar to like to fight off, to like take off the symbiote off of all that.
That's hard as
So that's what I'm like, I don't know if like that's probably why he would know like to like fuck shit up. Maybe he does have electric powers in this universe. I don't know, like so I don't know if they changed it where like
that's what I'm saying in this because it was like and I'm not
how would he know
how to use it in the palms and shit like that? Why would he know that? But also I'm really glad, and you know, at the time I didn't really care if they were gonna go that route, but I'm glad they didn't. They didn't go the love triangle route. They just made him more like a big brother to Miles.
Yeah.
That's what it ended up being. Because at first I was kind of like, ooh, it sounded like he was smacking Gwen shit.
Man, oh God, he was like a sweater.
He was like, are those my Chucks? I was like, yeah.
Oh God, I was like, I'm not gonna lie. He probably still is smacking her shit. He might be. You know what I mean? You know what's also a funny thing too that I liked? It was like a little detail how when Gwen goes into the thing, all the Spider-Man are like, hey Gwen,
Yeah,
hey Gwen, hey Gwen, hey Gwen, because they're like they all fucked with Gwen at one point.
Oh god, that's hella funny. That's hilarious, bruh. Damn. So that means does Spider-Punk fuck with a Gwen? He has a Gwen?
I think he might have a Gwen in his universe.
I gotta look more into his story,
I don't know too much about his story.
I hope in the next one we get a version like how they did Gwen in the beginning. I hope we get something like that for him where they go more into his world.
Yeah, because I know in his world, like everybody's like that. Like Captain America is like a little anarchist. The Hulk is like a fucking anarchist. Like they're all like punk versions of like the regular characters and shit.
Yeah, so that's interesting. That's why I'm just.
Yeah, I wonder who they are gonna like, because the second movie they're definitely gonna introduce new Spider-Man characters.
Yeah, they have to, bro. It's like come on,
because they showed Noir at the end and Penny and Spider-Man.
I didn't notice Noir.
He's sitting on the remember when she's like, I got my own team.
Oh,
you see Spider-Ham, Noir there. You see Peter
so the
Parker.
original team with
the original team with Spider-Man India and Spider-Punk. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
what's her name?
Fuck, what's her name? Something Bite. The one that's in the AI. Spider Bite. Yeah, she was also with them too at the end because she fucking sends Miles into the wrong universe.
That was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that was actually.
I knew it because he put his DNA or whatever. Fuck,
and it scans the thing that made you into Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. I see.
But that's crazy because it's like, yeah, like you said, that Miles who was the Prowler.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. Interesting as fuck, and now it's like his world is flipped upside down,
man.
And
or maybe like
dark path, or maybe he was always gonna go down the dark path.
Yeah, and like Peter Parker, because there is no Spider-Man in that universe. Miles even says like, "There's no Spider-Man here. It's all fucked up and shit."
Yeah,
that's a crazy. And also another thing that like I seen someone notice is like, it's crazy how Tom Holland Spider-Man, which they mentioned in the fucking movie too, and Miles both do fucked things up to fuck shit up really bad. Like. They both. So do you think they both go away from the canon? You know what I mean? Like, Doctor Strange tells them like you can't save. They're supposed to die. Yeah. And Spider-Man, Tom saves them anyways. Yeah. And Miles is trying to save his father. Yeah. Instead of letting him die. So it's like, do you think we could see a team up in the next movie? Maybe. I mean, or you think that would fuck up too much into the Marvel? The whole Marvel shit.
Okay, if they're smart, they're gonna find a way where they could lead into that, where they could throw something in. And this is where I'm gonna get into my theories though. One thing I said is this. I think that we're going to see the Spider-Verse, or I think it's called Across the Spider-Verse. The next one's called Across the Spider-Verse. No. Or no, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yeah, my bad. The next one's Beyond the Spider-Verse. But I think the next one, bro, and it's called Beyond the Spider-Verse. Oh, no. Before I even say that one, I think in this movie, they have been just trying to do like that thing where they're leading us one way, but it's actually not that thing. I truly believe they're not going to kill his dad. It's going to be his mom. Because they had that one subtle scene.
His mom does die.
Exactly. I was just going to say, they had that one subtle scene where his mom and him were on that roof and they had that exchange where she just lets him go and says like, all right, whatever. Like, you're still grounded when you come back type shit, right? And I think that was that scene that just kind of signified like, let's kind of concrete that shit to show how much he really cares about his mom and leave it there, but highlight hella bad in this movie how bad he has to save his dad because he thinks his dad's the one that's
that would be crazy how like
it would throw us off.
It would throw us. I mean, it's also like, yeah, that would be crazy as fuck if they did that. Yeah, like if they like to set the canon straight, you know what I mean? Like
they take his mom
instead of his dad because he's so focused on saving his dad and shit.
Exactly. That the canon's like, we gotta take somebody.
Yeah, that'd actually be crazy as fuck if they did something like that.
And then the line or the storyline, whatever, just goes normal then still because they took your mom instead. It has to take somebody. You know what I mean? And then I also said this because you know how Marvel recently just announced that we're gonna have a live action Miles Morales. Yeah. I think the second movie is going to lead into
that one,
into the Miles Morales live action. And I think the movie Miles, I think they're just going to end it off with him entering our actual world into the MCU.
That would be trippy as fuck if they did that. Yeah. But then, see, that's the thing. I don't know if they'll do that.
Maybe. I don't know.
No, that's a good theory, but then the voice would be different though.
100%.
To the live action.
100%.
And do you think people would like be cool with that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, who's the actor who plays him again? I forgot. Shameik Moore. There we go. Yeah.
People were even asking him. They said, "Would he do it?" and shit like that. And he was like, "Yeah, I would just have to like beef up and da da da."
But then again, it's like if we're trying to make it like this Miles goes into the other universe, he would have to be a 15-year-old kid. It's like Shameik Moore does not look like he's fucking 15 years old. You know what I mean?
True. Nah, but I mean, even though like I think it doesn't have to be the same voice.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that they can just find somebody that kind of sounds similar to him, and
or they could have like Miles tries to go find other Miles in the universe. And
And
he
then
finds
that's
the
what I was even
live
gonna
action
say. He
version.
finds the live action version, and then that's gonna be the live action version that's actually gonna play in the
hope,
movies.
The one thing that I was kind of hoping for, like but that's the thing, I don't know how they're gonna do it, because it's like they clearly showed Donald Glover in live action alongside the animated character. I was kind of hoping that they were gonna show Toby and Andrew, but like animated, not as like actual like people. You know what I mean? But now that I see how they did Donald, I think if they are gonna bring any live action characters,
that's what I was saying.
They're gonna be live action too. Yeah, they're gonna be like live action like that.
Exactly. So that was interesting that they were even side by side, and he talked to him. He was he said like, "What are you looking at?" Or something like that. I was like, "What the fuck?" You know. So that was just interesting, bro. I don't know. I'm just. Man,
this movie is crazy. Good. I gotta go see this movie a couple more times.
I have to go see it again. Yeah, I only seen it once.
I'm trying to go see it like one of these weeks or something like that again, bro.
Oh God,
because that movie was fucking crazy, bro. That was a good ass movie, but just that beginning.
I know, yeah, slow burn. I think in the next one, because it's a part 2,
it's gonna start. Fucking
into it, bro.
They're gonna jump right into it. Yeah,
I'm really hoping this shit is just crazy, and it comes out next year, right?
Yes, I think they said it comes in like 10 months, so probably. It'll come out like probably like April next year, I think.
Damn, that's a minute, bro.
That is a minute from now. Damn near almost a fucking year.
I was gonna say it's damn near a whole year now.
But that movie's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, I'm just juiced, bro. I can't.
Yeah, but this movie, if you're gonna rate out of 10, what'd you give it? And how would you compare it to the first movie?
Oh, okay. First I'll say I'll rate it probably like a 8 because of solid. Yeah, because just of the slow burn.
Literally, like that took off like a point for me, you know what I mean? And also the way it ended, which makes sense because it's a part. That's part 2. So I said like until the part 2 comes out, I'm with you. It's an 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's still good ass fucking movie. I love this movie. It's fucking animated beautifully. Yeah, bro. There's so much crazy shit. The characters are all good as fuck. Yeah. But it's like, just that slow burn, bro. Like
it took out a lot of people for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? And then I'll say,
you like the first one or you like the second one better?
I like the second one better.
Really? I like the first one better.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting as fuck.
Like I like this new one was cool as fuck. Maybe I have to sit with it more.
Yeah.
And eventually like
watch it again, bro.
Maybe I have to watch it again, bro. Like the second one is dope as fuck, bro. Like
yeah.
But I think also it's like
I think it's just because they have more to play around with and we had more of the characters. I'm gonna be honest, in this one I think there was just
also it's because like the first one to me is like that's more of a complete film.
I was just gonna say it's more, and that's probably why.
I think that's the reason why I like the first one more. But the second one is still good as fuck. And I'll say the second one looks way better than the first one.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Like Gwen Stacy's universe looks clean as fuck.
It's like fucking pastel colors.
Yeah, and I like how like depending on how their motion is, the colors are changing.
Because I was gonna say like when her dad was like hella sad and stuff like that, it was like this like dark purple and blue.
Yeah.
It was like when
they hug each other, it turns all white and like pink and shit. Yeah,
and you know what I mean, like this peach color. And I was like, damn, that's hella dope. Like,
or like when he finds out that she's fucking Spider-Woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's like almost like red. Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, it's almost like the police lights.
Yeah, damn near. Yeah, almost.
Like, and then think about it, and I kind of like that it signifies like he was just being the police, because she was like, "How about you stop being a police for a second and just be my dad?"
And he just starts reading his Miranda rights, her Miranda rights.
Yeah. So I kind of like that in the background. It's like
that was tight. I didn't catch that.
I liked all those little like scenes like that and shit like that. So I don't know. Great fucking movie.
movie.
What would you say? You said 8 out of 10 too?
Yeah, 8 out of 10, and I'll say the first one's better. For now.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie. The third one is probably gonna blow everything out the water though.
Oh yeah, facts.
So I think the third one's probably gonna be my favorite in the franchise.
Yeah. You think they're gonna do? Wait, they said they're gonna do 3?
Well, I'm counting part 2 as technically that is just one movie.
Technically it is a part 3 because it's gonna be another 2 hours. So
yeah,
you're right. So but I mean, honestly, I thought it was cool as fuck, man. Anybody in the comments, bro, just let us know what y'all think about that movie, bro. You know, or just let us know what you guys think about this episode too. You know what I mean? How we just broke it down, talked about the whole shit. But we are gonna end this episode here. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Catch you guys on the next one, man. Follow us on everything. TB4Y Podcast. It's the same on everything. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, all of that, bro. And so we're gonna be posting every week. I want to actually give y'all a set day. We're gonna be posting every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we're gonna be posting the full episode. So y'all go check those out. Shorts, clips, everything's gonna be
all that.
So yeah, man, we love you guys.
Yep. Hope you guys have a great evening, and hope you guys have a good night's sleep tonight too.
Yeah. It's good.
All right, bye everybody.
All right, then, y'all.